You can use the Goto Backward Hop to automatically send a workflow back to a step based on the conditions in the workflow. For example, let's say you're using the Content Request app. In the workflow, an editor may want a writer to redo an article, but if they send it back as a clarification, it won't get proofread again. Instead, you can put a Goto right after the editor's approval. I want to send it back to the content creation step if the editor checks a yes/no field that I put into his form. If the answer is yes, the Goto will send it back up to the workflow and have it go through all the same steps it did before. But what if I want to send it all the way back to the creative brief? I can do the same thing by putting another Goto step here. I'll give another field for the editor to choose to redo the brief. If he checks this one, the item will be sent all the way back to the beginning and every step will have to be redone again. A backward hop is the only way to implement looping iterations of your items. The Goto backward can work with sequential tasks from within a parallel branch or inside a parallel branch back to any earlier parent task. Anytime you add a Goto, it will display a list of all the possible tasks you can send the task forward or backward. Here's what it looks like in the form. In this case, the editor has chosen to send the article back to the writer. When we look at the progress of the item, we can see that a Goto has been triggered and it's back in the writer's task list again. After the writer is finished, it will go through the same proofreading before it reaches the editor again. Now the editor has the option to send it all the way back to the beginning to redo the creative brief. When he clicks this option, it goes back to the first task owner, and every task must be done again. That's how to set up a Goto backward hop in KissFlow.